back to the Unfiltered Show, Dante. How you feeling today?
Feeling great. This weather sucks.
It's cold.
It's cold out
It
there.
got cold the last
getting
few
frigid.
days.
Thankfully, Saturday it won't be. Hopefully, it won't be. Pray for us.
Shouldn't be too much. It's supposed to be warm Sunday. It's supposed to be like 60 Sunday. But,
Yeah, we're going in the afternoon,
but
so
it's raining Sunday.
we're gonna go in the afternoon. So it's gonna be like midday, hottest part of the day, So we'll be chilling.
Should be bad.
Good job on softball this year. I heard you guys had a crazy 2-out, 7-run inning to win the game in the playoffs.
We were down. We were up, I think, like 1-0. Then we gave up 7 runs. They're down 7-1 all the way until like the 4th inning, and we scored a few runs. We're down 7, I think, 5 or 6, and then we top of the 5th. The boy Alex actually hit a home run, but he missed first running around the bases, so he had to come back. I only got a single out of it.
Oh,
And then we ended up getting get a couple runs to take the lead, and then we 1-2-3 inning them in the last. Yeah, Sal took a ball off his back on a play at home.
he told me
He
he said it was worth it. Every bruise.
He was still picking balls out there, and in the last inning, him and Zach were just making all these nice picks at second, getting the outs at second every time. So they looked good. They were like Utley and Rollins out there.
That's what everybody kept. That's what Sal said. Sal was like calling everybody out, him and Zach Utley and Rollins, and I was cracking up. So
They looked good. It was good though.
yeah, we'll be back. Well, we'll be back. No, I don't. Well, when do you guys plan on playing again? Or-
Spring. There's no softball in the winter.
Yeah, that'd be horrible.
Well, I mean, if they did it in the bubble, it'd be okay.
True. Not.
But they don't for some reason. But yeah, it was good. Otherwise,
Hopefully, I'll be back. Hopefully, my arm and forearm or an elbow are ready to go by then, so I can get in the swing of things. But yeah, I mean, here we are. I did forget the hot take today. But it worked out because Vincent said he's here with a hot take takeout. So, and it's going to pair beautifully with how much I don't like bacon.
are gonna pair disgustingly because
Oh, great.
it's
Wait, can I guess it? I don't know why.
for
Because you said it would pair nicely with the BLT, and I was like, oh, so I felt like you were going to be like orange juice with extra pulp is the best.
no.
All right. Well, it was worth a shot.
Something that actually is normal with it. So like
okay.
you would eat with like a sandwich, you know,
Okay.
like chips.
Uh-huh.
So I was actually looking this up, which I think these chips are probably one of the worst chips ever made.
Ketchup chips.
But people enjoy them. It's the
Is that what you were going to say?
no, not ketchup.
Oh, damn.
I think Ruffles. I think
Oh.
it's sour cream and cheddar Ruffles.
Oh, my God. Fire.
Disgusting.
I
See?
love them.
There you go.
Dude.
They're terrible.
So good.
Why would sour cream and cheddar be paired? But so it'll pair nicely with the BLT hot
That I don't
take
like.
out next
well,
week.
because you like bacon. I mean, and
Yeah.
you definitely love BLT.
Mhm.
You're a club guy. You know Turkey Club. That's Vincent's kind of sandwich.
Yeah, it's a good sandwich.
Not for me. I'm not a Turkey Club guy. Like I said, BLT is it's not bad, but like it's definitely my last choice. But BLTs is like the only way I will eat bacon, like just by itself. So Vincent will be enjoying a BLT while I just, I guess I eat it, and then I'll be enjoying some chips, and Vincent won't be enjoying chips.
They're bad.
They're fire. I love it. I honestly, I think a lot of people are going to disagree with that.
Bottom 3 chips are like that.
Ketchup chips are bottom 3 for me.
I mean, normal chips though, like salt and vinegar.
Yeah, I'm not a salt and vinegar
They're very,
guy.
very acidic. Even though I like acid and sour, but they're too acidic. And
Yeah, I agree.
I'm trying to think what other chips are disgusting, but
Like a horseradish chip.
I don't think I even had horseradish
Don't.
chip.
Just don't. It's not great. I think really. Oh, I know which one. A black pepper salt chip.
Those are okay.
I hate
like the
them.
cracked pepper ones.
Horrible.
They're all right.
I feel like
not
like
great.
I'm the whale in Pinocchio, just getting hit with just pepper left and right.
They're
It's
not great,
just-
but
yeah.
they're not. I don't think they're the worst.
They're definitely. They might be the worst chip for me, to be completely honest. It might be those, then salt and vinegar, and then what was the other one we said? Oh, you use a sour cream and cheddar.
I say sour cream and cheddar. I mean, I like sour cream. I like barbecue. What other kind of chips are there that aren't like Doritos or something?
Like just a plain chip.
Plain chips are fine. Nothing wrong with plain chips.
Honey barbecue is my go-to.
The
chip.
Utz honey barbecue are the
Yeah.
best.
Man, daddy.
Best
Utz-
ever.
Yo, Utz is. We're not gonna talk about chips this whole time. I just gotta say, Utz sleeper chip,
It is.
heavily slept on.
Well,
I didn't even know. I slept on them heavy.
best barbecue or Utz honey barbecue.
Absolutely.
then Lay's.
Absolutely.
Hers are disgusting. Hers
Horrible.
barbecue trash, but hers sour cream onion, the best.
I could agree
Her
with that.
Lay's sour cream onion, horrible.
Yeah,
And then
absolutely.
what's the other brand I said?
Utz.
I don't think I've ever had Utz sour cream
I
onion, so I have
think
to
they're not
try it.
bad. I think Olivia's bought them once. I think I tried them. I think they were pretty good.
But Lay's sour cream onion is disgusting.
Horrible.
I don't know
They have,
why.
a weird aftertaste.
It's a weird taste.
Yeah,
Disgusting.
not great. No, honestly, that should be that can be our category for next week.
So
Just
talk about chips.
Yeah, I'll just bring in like the best chips, and we'll try them all out or rank them, see where we all rank them. That's a good time. But yes, we'll talk about chips next week. This week we're gonna go into sports, and then Vincent came up with a new topic that he's seen that he thinks we would have fun and enjoy, and a little competition never hurt nobody between me and him. So we'll see how good we are. We'll talk about that when we get there, though. First, we'll talk about sports. First off, we'll save the worst for last. We already know what that is. Sixers won today.
Sixers won.
Embiid dropped 50.
He had 50 and almost a triple-double.
Almost a triple-double.
Maxey, what did he end up with?
27
Okay.
or 28, I think.
It's good.
Tobias had an off game. I mean,
he only took like 5 shots.
I was gonna say I think he only took.
When I checked, he
4
had
shots.
6 points on 5 shots,
Yeah.
which is, I mean, good. 3 for 5.
Yeah,
Oubre's first game back, he had a few points.
I think I would say the only bad thing was defense was trash. There's no way the Wizards should be scoring 124 points.
Yeah, I mean, Jordan Poole had a good shooting percentage, so kind of been great.
Yeah, 1, 2. The only other bad thing is that I think Tobias has to shoot more. I don't care. Like, if Embiid's cooking, obviously, but when Embiid's not in the game, you and
That's
Maxey,
the issue. That's the issue with him. I think the game we lost to the Celtics, we can
stopped
win that
shooting.
game if he just is
shoot.
aggressive and shoots. I mean, Maxey had 30. No one else really had more than like 10, 12,
Yeah.
if that.
Yeah, he gets very.
He like shies away from the pressure, even though like that's your time. Like Embiid's out or Maxey's out. Actually, no, wait.
Yeah, Embiid was out.
Yeah. Oh, wasn't there a game where Embiid and Maxey were out recently?
Yes, they both were sick. I forget who it was.
And we
though.
did we
lost.
lose? Yeah.
Yeah,
And but Tobias didn't do anything.
Yeah,
either.
but D'Anthony Melton had like 26.
Yeah,
or
that.
some shit.
But still, Tobias got to be a second or a primary scorer
Yeah,
that day.
I agree.
Because that's his time to shine.
That's the game Pat Beverly dropped 26.
Yeah, that game. Yeah, who's that? That was the Celtics.
Yeah, it was the Celtics.
Maxey was against a different team.
Yes, Maxey and Embiid were out versus Celtics. Beverly dropped 26.
And then Tobias might have had 10.
And Tatum got thrown out that game.
Yeah, and we lose because Tobias is
had
not
10.
being aggressive.
Yeah, but he only took 5 shots, and then he had 10. So, like, I mean, yeah, cool, you had a good efficiency, but, like, no, I want you to shoot the ball 20 times, especially if they're not in or playing.
I mean, we win that game. We were up in the 4th.
I'd rather lose that game, but him at least shoot the ball more than 3 times.
I mean, if Pat Bev is shooting 6 for 8 from 3,
yeah,
you can
you
can make a layup.
Yeah,
I think.
I do. Back somebody down. He's great at backing people down. Just do it. Like, I don't know, man. Like,
And Payne Pritchard was getting lick in the paint.
God. Dude was getting
Backdoor cut and making layups.
Dude was cooking us. Barbecue chicken by Peyton Pritchard. I'd honestly sell the team.
But they'll be fun.
Yeah, no, they've been playing well.
It's early
Overall,
season.
It's a good season.
Who do you have for the in-season tournament? Bucks, Pacers, Lakers,
I think
Pelicans.
So I think the NBA writes that the Lakers win because LeBron's going to retire. Lakers win the first in-season tournament, in my opinion.
I don't think he's gonna retire, but yeah, maybe.
No, you know what I mean? Like the first ever.
Did you watch the end of that game, Lakers Suns?
I missed it, but I knew it was a crazy one.
You said it was Suns are down 2, I think, with like 20 seconds left. They inbounded, they trap Austin Reeves, loses the ball. LeBron calls timeout. They didn't have possession. They gave him the timeout.
Wow, it's
It
very.
would have been an easy layup for Grayson Allen. He grabbed the rebound, or someone would have scored. It's tied it up. They go down, they score. They make one foul shot, and then KD comes down and shoots up 3. He misses, but
When
they rigged it a little bit at the end.
When I found out that they were in it, I was like, "Oh, LeBron's winning the first ever in season."
And they were undefeated so far.
Yeah.
So I mean, they were killing teams.
I think it's gonna be Pacers.
And the Pacers are going to beat the Bucks. The over under for that game is 250.
I think Pacers are gonna beat the Bucks, and then I think LeBron's gonna beat the Pelicans, and then I think that LeBron's gonna beat the Pacers. The Pacers in the in-season tournament are like the best. I like the 96, 97 Bulls. I'm not even joking. Tyrese Halliburton is the best player to ever walk on a court.
I think the Bucks take him out finally. I mean, not finally. I like the. That's a matchup. Even if we somehow play them in the playoffs, like we should win. But for some reason go 6 or 7.
The Pacers.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Tyrese Halliburton's gonna drop 40.
I read something the other day and someone was like, the bracket will work out perfect in the real playoffs. We'll like play whoever in the first round. We'll get the Pacers in the second round, and then we'll get knocked out by them somehow.
I mean, the way they're playing. I mean, I don't think
They just
we're losing.
They play no defense. So
They
like
don't. No, Tyrese Halliburton has
we
30
play
points and 20 assists.
you play a
in the
lick of
game.
defense, and he took a shot the other night against who was it? The Celtics. Yeah.
Yeah.
He like off one foot,
Yeah.
stepped through with the 4 seconds on the shot clock, one hand on the ball, and just cashed it. And I was like, oh yeah, they're not losing, obviously.
Oh no,
They cooked the Celtics.
Yeah, that's the game I bet that I won $90 on 36 cents. I was just like, oh, Tyrese.
But no one else
playing.
even scored in that game other than Halberd.
No, I think he had like 40,
He had 20. No, he only had like 26.
But I
But
think he
everyone
had,
else had like 10.
He had like 15 assists, I think, that game.
Oh, I mean, yeah, obviously.
Dude was just.
I think he had 26, 10, and 13 or something.
The best passer I've ever seen in my life. It's crazy. But yeah, I mean, Sixers are looking good. I mean, we're playing good. Everybody's playing well. It's nothing really to talk about right now.
I see the second best point guard in the league right now.
Who?
Halliburton.
No, he's probably the best.
Better than Luka.
Yeah, absolutely. Without Tyrese Halliburton, there wouldn't be a Pacer team.
I mean, what would the Mavs be?
They'd have Kyrie.
I think he
Kyrie's
shot.
not doing too bad.
Shot 3 for 15 the one night.
Well, yeah. I mean, everybody has an off night, but yeah, no. Without Tyrese, I don't even think the Pacers haven't won a game. To be honest, without Luka, I think the Mavs would probably win a couple. I don't think the Pacers win a single game without Tyrese Halliburton. I think they're 0 for whatever 19, 20. Yeah, Tyrese might be the best point guard in the league right now. He is disgusting. His shot is horrible, but like it goes in every time.
It goes in.
God bless. Can't even say nothing. And then the Phillies haven't done anything, right?
No.
I think did Juan Soto actually go to the Yankees?
He did get traded to the Yankees. I guess it's pending like physicals of all the other players got traded, so there's a chance like it doesn't go through.
Damn.
There was
Juan.
I don't think we're gonna get him.
No.
Kimbrel went to the Orioles.
I saw that as well.
Thank God.
We didn't want
Yeah, he got paid even more too. And there was some like rumors about Jock Peterson today, but nothing was.
I heard about that. Do we want Jock Peterson?
I mean, yeah, it's not a terrible little bat in there. He hits bombs.
Does. My name's Jock and I hit bombs.
So, yeah, and then that's really it.
So
nothing
nothing
else happened. Oh,
Fly-
Tony's supposedly gonna decide what he wants this weekend.
So I saw something, and I'm not going to harp on this a long time because I know we have a lot to do. I saw this thing where it was like, why pay Ohtani $550 when you could pay 3 players $150 each and get 3 all-star players instead of 1 player who can't even pitch, can't even play the field, all he's going to do is swing a bat. So how do you feel? Like, do you think that's a good?
I mean, it kind of sounds like almost like a fantasy thing. How you trade like 1 really good player for 3 players. I mean, he's a generational.
I agree.
Talent. I mean, he's gonna if he's gonna sign with you for the 7, 8, 9, 10 years, you got to do it. You know.
True.
He doesn't pitch for 1 year, whatever.
Yeah, if the pitchers comes
But
back.
I mean, he's getting that like. There's just batters that are getting that money, like Acuna, Trey. I mean, he ain't $500 million, but Acuna will. Trey got 300. Bryce got his
300.
Trout got his 400. So they're just batters. I mean, he's obviously the most valuable.
Yeah, I mean, technically at one point, Bryce Harper was just a bat.
Yeah, not even a fielder.
Yeah, after he got his surgery, he was just a bat.
So,
it's true. I mean, I was just curious on your feelings about it.
I mean, obviously it depends who those 3 players are, but
yeah, I mean, there's 3 players that are like.
If they give you the opportunity to get Ohtani for the rest of his career, basically, you probably got to take it.
Fair, I agree. And then the Flyers are just.
They're hot. They beat the Penguins twice in overtime. Home and home.
Yeah, I saw them beat the Penguins twice.
Couturier with a game winner in the overtime.
Yeah, they've been playing very well. I mean,
I think it was yesterday, they were 7th in the East overall and then 3rd in their division. So, yeah, they asked Tortorella about his team and why they're winning, and he said something like, "We've got balls" or something like that. So
that's why I said, "Great answer, Coach." That's what I love to hear.
But they look good. They're not giving up too many goals in the last few games. They're scoring just enough. I mean, defense wins these games for the most part. until you kind
I-
of break them open.
I think why we're winning so much, honestly, is because our young guys are just like, what do you got? What do they have to lose? Like, they got nothing but energy, nothing but.
They're young. I mean, they're not expected to win the cup, but I mean, like, never know.
If you're out skating every player on
Look
the
at
other
the
team,
look at the new teams that
Yeah.
come in, like the Kraken and the.
they were all young.
the
Well,
Knights.
most of them were young.
The Knights have gone to the finals like 3 times in the 5 years they've been a team.
Listen.
Granted, they had a lot of like veterans from like those entry drafts. and
When you
things
got young legs,
we still have veterans and everything.
you can just run them out and tire everybody out and just get them goals. I mean, play great defense. There's not much to do.
They look good.
And then, sadly, the last but not least, the Eagles lost.
The Eagles lost. It's all right.
It was kind of a beatdown.
Yeah, they got their ass whooped.
We kind of talked about this with our friends, but with the Mulos. But like I said, I think I do blame the players because I feel like they, didn't execute. But at the end of the day, the coach is calling in the calls. The coach is calling in the plays, and when Jalen Hurts is out rushing DeAndre Swift, I feel like we're never going to win a game.
Yeah,
Again,
I don't know.
I don't understand why DeAndre Swift is still this top 10, top 5 possibly rushing yards leader in the league, and we just don't give him the ball. Like, why can't he just get 15 touches a game? Like, no matter what. Like, I don't care if he has negative 15 yards for 15 touches. Just give him 15 touches. Because one of those 15 could be 80 yards for a touchdown. Or just a 40-yard run. And get the pressure off of
Hurts a little
Hurts.
bit. Yeah,
Like,
they were in a pass rush the whole game.
Yeah.
They had him. He couldn't even run. He couldn't run. Like the line didn't have time to even block sometimes. I mean, the Niners' front seven is good. They have a good pass rush. All that
they do. And
but we didn't give them any different looks.
Yeah, it was screen pass, deep pass, middle. Like I could have told you the plays.
And if you're not gonna run though, run the short pass. Like those slants to AJ Brown is of easy 3 to 5, 7 yards each time. So it's not a run, but you're throwing it quick enough where the defense
or
has to think about what you're doing.
Throw a swing route to the running back. We didn't even do that. We threw it to and the one time we did, it was over the middle, and DeAndre Swift almost got killed.
Yeah, and I mean, as much as the defense got cooked, we left them on the field so much.
Yeah,
and then those first 2 drives, you got to put 1 touchdown on the board at least. That's so much momentum for the other team. Defense
stop them
twice, and then they feel energized after. You had them on the field for 8 minutes. They gave a field goal.
Yeah,
and great. That's just a
it's
field goal.
because the play call was so ass.
Yeah, we're calling screens too much. Draws. Quarterback draws, obviously.
Still. The play calling, I felt got so much better. And then last week against the 49ers, our coaches just they got so scared they shit the bed.
Yeah, I don't know what. It hurts. I don't. The offensive line was blocking for a good amount for a while. I mean, there were plays where he was getting quick and he had to get out of there. But they were blocking for a while, and then there's no one was getting open. And I mean, is that on the players? Maybe a little bit. But the play call, I mean, they run the play call, and you're not running enough to cause commotion and all that.
Yeah, I agree.
And if we're not gonna run it, you need someone. You want to run it up the middle so bad? Get Penny in there.
Also, if we're not gonna run the ball, go 5 wide. Why? What's the point of even having the running back?
Yeah, having the running back there just to block. I mean, our offense line is good enough to just block on.
Exactly. And at that point, if they're gonna send an extra 1, then block the 5 and have Hurts do a QB draw, run up the middle, gain 3 yards and slide.
Take the running back out, let him swing even into the flat, even as decoy. Because then that spy or that linebacker has to follow the running back. Can't just focus on.
Yeah,
on Hurts.
That's my biggest problem. If we're not gonna run the ball, then go 5 wide. Going in shotgun and have the running back do nothing, just does nothing but clog up the rest of the field for the receivers' routes. The linebackers out there are just standing around there with their thumbs up their asses, not doing anything because the running back's standing in the back. If you have nothing to watch, you have to watch. You can watch everybody else. It's just I don't know. I feel like it's a common sense thing, and it's only common sense to us. I mean, again, I'm not a coach. I don't get paid for this. It's my personal opinion, but I think it sounds pretty.
For defense, we were getting good pressure at first, and then it just died, and then they weren't beating us down the field. We didn't tackle well.
No.
The cornerbacks Bradbury didn't get targeted the whole game. Slay gave up 3 catches for 30 yards.
Yeah, I mean, I was Debo again.
Debo was catching catching halfback angle routes down the middle, miss a tackle, and then he's fast.
Yeah,
Just
yeah. I mean, he's
burn
versus
people.
linebackers. He was talking all that shit on Bradbury, but meanwhile, I think he went up against Bradbury twice, and like the one time he did, he got picked.
Maybe most of the passes, which, I mean, that's how the 49ers usually score. I mean, Mahomes did it last year. He had a lot of like negative yards or short passes, but I mean, like they're not beating you down the field, so play a different defense.
Yeah,
I think Ayuk didn't even have like 50 yards. I think.
Yeah, again, the biggest problem with me with the game was there was no adjustments at halftime. I blame the coaches.
I mean, the linebackers.
Nothing changed.
We were down linebackers for sure. Cunningham has been our best linebacker, and even though he's been amazing, he was out. So we had backup linebackers in there. What's his name got absolutely cooked.
Ellis.
Christian Ellis, he was all right.
Yeah,
The other one, who?
Morrow got
Nick Morrow got cooked. Cooked.
Man's
So,
ankles are gone.
Zach Cunningham thankfully is back this week. We got Shaq Leonard. Hopefully he's
True.
I mean,
What a
even
sign.
if he can't cover shit, he's gonna tackle.
He tackles the balls off people.
So if that's what you need, tackle, giving him a 5-yard gain instead of a 9-yard gain is big.
Yeah.
Or like Debo catching a literally 1-yard pass and then running it 70 yards. It's a little ridiculous. Same with McCaffrey. He had a few where he bounced off people.
Yeah. All right, listen, you gotta tackle. It's gotta tackle.
That's
It's
it.
again rough week. Got Dallas coming up.
We did well in the gauntlet of our schedule.
I know we talked about, I personally think this is a big game for us.
I think it's a big game for sure still.
I think we need to win. If we lose, I feel like we're kind of fucked, to be completely honest.
I think we lose a lot of momentum for sure. It puts like a down, like negative energy on the team.
Yep.
I don't think it kills them. Like they're making playoffs no matter what, obviously.
True.
Honestly, it's shitty to say it, but losing the division, being the 5 seed, and playing the Falcons in the first round isn't the worst thing in the world. Obviously, you don't get home field advantage, all that.
Yeah.
But so I'd rather have home field and play. We'll probably play Dallas in the second round if we have a bye.
I think we're going to play Dallas regardless.
We'll play Dallas in the second round if we're the 2 seed. If we're, it depends. I guess it depends.
Yeah.
If we're the 1 seed and the 3 seed obviously wins, we'll play Dallas. If we're the 2 seed, then we'll play who's the 3 seed? The Lions. Same thing. I mean, I don't care about them. They didn't show me anything.
Yeah.
I think we win the division, even if we do lose to Dallas this week. I would like them to win. Turn the momentum around. From what I'm hearing from different interviews and things like that, they sound like they're kind of relocking in and trying to figure out what was wrong and all that stuff. Which, fine.
I think that the coaches and players both realized that the biggest problem was there was no adjustments and they just didn't run the ball.
Yes, I mean,
just run the ball.
Go out there,
I'm
run
not
the ball.
telling you to hand it off 40 times to DeAndre Swift.
Give him 10 at least.
Give him 10.
Or I mean, it doesn't even have to beat him. Give me 15 runs.
It has to be more runs, literal, real run plays. He has to have more run plays than Jalen Hurts. There's no reason that Jalen Hurts should have more carries. I understand Jalen Hurts has to scramble. He has the tush push. I understand he does all that.
Yeah, pure runs you're talking about.
Exactly.
Pure.
There has to be a
coming out
handoff to somebody at some point at least 15 times.
I mean, even if you want to show pass and run out of the RPO, fine. But,
yeah, that's
which is on him. Obviously, at that point, he has to hand it off.
Yes,
but still, that's a design run. Then, if he RPOs and he fakes handoff and he goes, I'll consider that a run.
Exactly. Just have everybody on the edge. When they think every pass, which we thought everybody watching thought every play is a pass. It's if I know it and he know and you know it watching, then the other team knows playing. It's very simple.
Yeah.
So
they don't make millions of dollars for no reason. They know what they're doing.
Yeah. If we know and we don't get paid shit, they know.
But yeah, I mean, run.
Everybody's watching.
Even if you're getting 1 yard, at least you're committing that you're gonna run.
Yeah. At least you're showing that you know what, I don't care if we get negative. We're running this damn ball.
Dallas got torched last week through the air, so
yeah,
we'll see. But established the run a little bit.
I want the first 3 plays.
I think Swift had a few good runs against Dallas when we played them the first time.
I think so.
Or I think he had 2 touchdowns, honestly.
Regardless, I want the first 3 plays of Dallas game to be runs. I want literally
That
run
won't
on first,
happen.
run on second, run on third, and then if we don't get the 4th, run the ball as well. Just to prove that.
I think we run one of the at least 2 of the first 5 plays if we get the first down and all.
If we don't, I throw hands with Nick Sirianni. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, yeah, I mean they get Goddard back.
Yeah.
They get Shaq. They get Cunningham. The only
Yeah,
person
Sunday night primetime football.
I forget who. Someone else might be out. Oh, Slay was resting today, but whatever.
We'll be okay.
They're gonna be fine. I think
We gotta come out. We
Good.
gotta win.
they're gonna cook Deron Bland.
Bold prediction. Oh no, I'm not, it's not a bold prediction. My prediction for the score, I'm gonna say 34-31 Eagles. That's my prediction.
I'll say 31-24 Eagles. Defense steps up a little bit.
I think so.
We beat them, what, 21-17 last time, I think?
I think.
Defense played well. I mean,
It was the beginning of the season.
Dak's been hot,
Dak's been playing great.
but, he hasn't been playing great
their
teams.
defense has been giving off like
Defense got
50
cooked
points
last
a
week.
week for the past like 6 weeks. So
But they are home. They've been really good at home. They score like over 40 a game at home. So we'll see. Got to come out and play your best game. This is a division game. You win this game, division's basically yours.
Yeah,
The 1 seed is almost locked up,
basically yours at that point.
but we'll see. I mean, the division might be ours anyway. The Cowboys have a tough schedule after us. They play Miami. They play Buffalo. They play Detroit. I don't think they win all those games. Niners, they have a couple of games against the Rams who've been looking better.
Yeah,
They play the Seahawks. They play the Raven. No, they might play the. No, they don't play the Seahawks. I don't think they might. When they play the Ravens, though,
they do play the Ravens.
So-
Ravens are
tough games.
Ravens probably the best team in the AFC right now. So yeah, it'll be a good. We have an interesting schedule coming up. We'll figure it out, but we'll talk more about it later. That we don't want to ramble on too much about the Eagles. We're not going to favorite the Eagles right now, but But before we move on to the new game that me and Vince are going to play, we're going to do hit use with an immaculate grid NBA because we had we need redemption after the last time. We sucked.
Let's
last
see.
time.
So we got. This doesn't look horrible. Starting off with the Spurs and the Nets.
1 second.
Richard Jefferson.
Yes. Good start.
22%. Spurs and the Pistons.
Avery Johnson.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Spurs 10 rebounds a game.
Let's go with.
Got plenty of options. Duncan,
Do we think Paul Gasol did it when he was on the team?
the Admiral. He might have. I don't know for sure.
Let's just go with the Admiral, because I feel like Duncan's probably the obvious answer.
David Robinson, 42%. Washington and the Nets.
Washington Wizards and the Nets.
Vince Carter. Is he on the Wizards?
No. He was on every other team, but not the Wizards. The Wizards and the Nets.
Not John Wall.
I was thinking like Deron Williams, no. Jason Kidd, no.
Tough one.
That the Wizards, because no one watched.
Then the next one is Wizards Pistons. Or Wizards 10 boards a game.
10 boards a game for the Wizards. Antoine Jamison.
Yes, I think so.
I hope
Once
so.
I type in bid in. Yeah, 2%.
Look at that.
Heat 10 boards a game. Other than Alonzo. Bam? I
Shaq.
don't think Bam ever did, honestly. Shaq. Go Shaq. 36%. Heat. Pistons. Not sure, honestly.
Brandon Knight.
Chalmers.
No.
Bosch. Definitely not.
Norris Cole.
I don't know any Pistons. Blake
No.
Griffin should be on here somewhere, but I can't. Or Drummond.
Not.
But he's not.
Wait. Yes, he is. Nets Pistons.
Nets Pistons not one. Pistons Spurs.
He was on the Spurs.
No. Pistons Pistons Wizards.
No, he wasn't.
Nets Wizards. Heat Nets.
Heat Nets. Yeah. Don't know the Wizards.
Was Shabazz Napier on any of these? Cole Anthony, or not Cole Anthony?
Joel Anthony.
Joel Anthony. Anthony Morrow
Reggie Bullock.
was on,
The Pistons.
and
Was he on
The Wizards or the Heat? Not the Wizards. I mean, not the Heat.
Not the Heat. I don't think.
I don't know. Tough one.
Yeah, no one knows the Nets or the Wizards unless you're from there, and even then you.
Just give me some random guesses.
All right, for the Heat one, what's it? Heat Pistons.
Heat Pistons.
Let's go with Norris Cole. Let's go Norris Cole.
Sure.
Yeah, played for another team at some
Nah.
point. Nope. Damn.
Heat Nets. Not Cole Anthony. Anthony. Who am I thinking of? Joel Anthony?
Joel Anthony?
Yeah.
I mean, sure.
Nah. Wizards Nets. Can't think of anybody.
Keith Van Horn.
Sure. No.
Something like that.
Mike Muscala, Pistons, Wizards.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
The answers were Rodman for Spurs, Pistons, Paul Pierce for Wizards, and
Paul Pierce was on
Nets.
the Wizards?
yeah, for like a day, for a year. Dragic, Heat, Nets, Kelly Olynyk for Pistons, Heat, and Ish Smith for Wizards,
Should have known that one.
Pistons.
Mofo play on every team. More than Vince Carter and Shaq.
But yeah, for our little top 5 thing.
Yeah, we're gonna ignore that. We're gonna I'm gonna bleep that scene and
Glaze over that.
so you guys just don't even waste your
Gloss
time.
over that, I mean. But for our top 5 little game we're gonna
glossy
play,
glaze.
we're gonna me and Dante are gonna go do for today. We're gonna try and do the top 5 highest grossing Christmas movies for in December. We'll
Yep.
probably try and do this each week or every other week. It's a fun thing. We're start a little competition out of it. I'll go through and I'll read the top 10 at the end and see how many we got in the top 5. Whoever gets the most points wins.
Yeah, I like it.
Do you have 5 movies?
I have a few movies off the top of my head. I figured so. How did you want to do it? Like, do I give one and then you give one?
You can give your 5.
I don't know if I.
Some of them
qualify.
are going to be the same. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess my first, I'll have.
We'll go 1-1-1-1. So you start with one, and then I'll give mine, and then I'll give another one. You get another one.
All right, I'll write them down so we don't forget. Good. So I'll go.
It's your game, so I'll let you. You want me to go first, or you want to go first? This
I'll
is
go
your idea.
first.
Okay.
I'll go Home Alone.
It's a good one. It was on mine too. The first movie I'm gonna go with though is The Elf.
Elf.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
that was my number. That's why I think's number
I
one.
mean, you can say the same ones.
Yeah, no. Well, that's why I think number one is. Like,
Yeah.
I just personally, I think that movie just the amount of times they play it. I mean, literally, there was a marathon 3 days in a row of just Elf on like TBS, and it was just nonstop.
Elf's on my list for sure.
I think Elf was one.
I'm gonna go with. I just had it, but I forget now. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Really, you're going old school.
I think one of the old school ones.
I think one of the old schools one too. I just don't know which one. So are we? A quick question: are we considering like I know? Are we considering like Harry Potter a Christmas movie?
I mean, you can if you think it might be on there.
Well, like Die Hard a Christmas movie?
I mean, like it can be considered.
A Nightmare Before Christmas, like.
If it's on there, it's on there. Yeah.
So okay, so
But
if
like
it's
on Wikipedia, it'll say like high. It literally says like highest Christmas movie. So if it's considered a Christmas movie, it could be on there. You
Do I
might be
want-
you might be reaching a
I
little
know.
bit.
Do I want to take that risk though? I
Try.
guess my 2 was gonna be Home Alone, the
Alright.
first one.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just thought
And Elf is my third one, so you can go.
okay.
I don't have in any order, but
I think for 3, I do want to throw an old one in there. I'm gonna throw 2 old ones in there.
uh-huh.
I'm gonna throw Frosty the Snowman,
Mm-hmm.
which is a sleeper, but like I feel like it could be there. And then you said Rudolph. I'm gonna go with a fan fave, and I'm gonna go with A Year Without a Santa Claus.
Okay.
That's the one with if you don't know, it's Heat Miser and like Snow Miser.
For my last one, I know I have 3. You have 4.
Yeah, so you have to.
I'll go with.
Yeah, you get one more, 2 more.
I just had it. Now I forget. What the hell was it? You have your 5th one while I try and remember.
I
what
think
the
I'm
top
gonna
4
go.
was?
I think I'm gonna throw. Throw a
Oh.
needle. Oh, go ahead.
The Christmas Story or A Christmas Story.
That was a good. I was the one I couldn't remember either. I had it, but damn, do I make that 5? No, I think I'm gonna take a chance with one of the like Christmas movies that like people say, but like aren't actually a Christmas movie. I think I'll go with. I want to say Harry Potter, but like I feel like it's not as much as a Christmas movie as like people think. So I'm just gonna go with A Nightmare Before Christmas. I feel like if like it literally has Christmas in the name, so
Could be.
I feel like that might be on the list. I feel like Harry Potter on the Wikipedia list won't make it because like it's like a different genre. I don't know.
And then my last one was gonna be National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
That's also a good one.
So we'll see. All right, so let me look it up. Highest Christmas movie. Here you go. All right, so we got Christmas films. Oh, we forgot some big ones, but it's all good.
Oh no.
Number 10, The Santa Claus.
I figured, but like I don't know. I like Tim Allen. I don't know.
Number 9, The Holiday.
What the hell is that?
No clue.
Okay.
It's with Cameron Diaz, Kate Winslet, Jude Law, and Jack Black.
Oh, I know what it is now. Olivia's gonna be so mad I just
8,
said that when she sees this.
8 is Elf, so it's outside the top 5.
Damn, pain.
7 is Love Actually,
Never seen it.
with Hugh Grant and
I've heard of it.
all of them. Yeah.
Also, I've never seen it. Olivia's gonna be mad at
6,
me.
The Polar Express.
Damn, that's a great one. Sick about it.
And then 5, A Christmas Carol.
What
The
the
Jim
hell?
Carrey. What's his name?
I just know which one we forgot.
Yeah.
Son of a monkey.
Number
Is it number 1? Is it number 1?
Number 4, Dr. Seuss, How Grinch Stole Christmas.
That's the one we forgot.
Mm.
Fuck. That's so pain.
You're gonna be very surprised by number 1, honestly. Number 3, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
I honestly, real quick, do you prefer Home Alone 1 or Home Alone 2?
I honestly don't even remember which one. It's the Home Alone.
Home
the
Alone
first
1's
one
when
with
he's in the house.
Yeah, it's the best
And
one.
Home Alone 2 is when he's in New York.
Yeah.
I think I prefer number 2.
Number 2 is Home Alone.
Okay,
So
we
we
both
both
got points for
got a
that.
And number 1 actually is The Grinch, the 2018 animated one.
That honestly,
It grossed the most.
I'm not even mad about it because that movie is. Have you seen it?
I think so.
It's so. If you haven't, if you want to, if you're feeling Christmas even
Die
anytime
Hard,
soon.
Die Hard's 18.
Okay. Is
Uh,
Nightmare Before Christmas even on the list?
Jingle All the Way is 20.
Jingle All the Way is a phenomenal movie.
Yeah, I like that.
I
one.
knew that movie.
It wasn't going to be in the
No,
top 10.
no.
Nightmare Before Christmas 26.
Okay, it's on the list.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation 29.
I think we
We went too old.
We also went too much with what we like personally. Like A Year Without Santa Claus is like one of my favorite movies, but like not a lot of people love it, and it is obviously an old movie.
We got a tie for the first week.
We could tie.
What do we get 1-1.
Yes.
1-1.
Yes.
I feel like though, like Frosty and.
I was gonna say Frosty the Snowman wasn't even on the list. That has to be.
I
that's
mean, unless I
impossible.
missed it. I don't think it is. I guess maybe it wasn't like really in theaters.
You know, I was gonna really throw in there Jack Frost. Now you remember that one with Michael
Yeah,
Keaton.
that's not on there.
That's an iconic
Number
Christmas movie.
number 11 was Daddy's Home 2. Number 12 was The Nutcracker and the Four Realms from 2018. So I've never even seen it.
No.
The Santa Claus 2 was 14. Four Christmases, which is a good one with
That's a
Vince
good one.
Vaughn. That's
a great
15.
one. Yeah.
That's really it. Arthur Christmas.
Never seen it. Don't even know what that is. Yeah, I feel like we thought about what we like too much. We didn't think about what the world. Which we'll next time we play, we'll think about that a little more. I went too much with what I like to watch on Christmas, and like I was saying, if you never see, if you don't remember the animated one, you should watch it. Me and Liv watched it the other day. Phenomenal. It was so good.
We got a little too old, I guess.
Yeah,
We'll have another one next week. We'll go random. Maybe we'll go with the theme of the chips.
yeah
See what the top
highest
chips are.
grossing chips ever are.
They're just like what I don't know how. I'll figure out a way to.
Like
check it
we
out.
could do like
Most sold chips. Something
yes,
like
exactly. Like what is like the most bought chip? Like it could be like barbecue, plain. Like when it's people go to the store, what chip are they choosing?
So
I think that'll be a
that.
fair.
I'll go with the theme.
That'll be a more fair, like fun battle.
But it's a fun little thing.
Do you ever? I mean, this. I don't know if you can if their show is considered a podcast, but you remember Good Mythical Morning
Yeah, of course.
when they used to. I used to my favorite videos were when they used to try like every chip and then like rate it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, like those videos are hilarious. Maybe one day we'll reach that point. We just try random foods and rank them because
Yeah.
I would love to. Because I'm not gonna lie.
Do the best chicken Caesar wraps in the city.
Yo, don't even get me hyped. That I would honestly, I would be so happy. I'd do that now for fun. Just YOLO it. But yeah, we'll be back next week with another fun, chip topic. We're gonna choose the top 5 chips that we think are the best sellers out there. Other than that, I think we covered all the bases here.
Yeah.
Short one this week, but good content. Skip the middle part for yourselves.
Yeah, just pause from the immaculate grid. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about
You guys try it.
it. Yeah, if you guys can get better answers than us
Good
without
job.
cheating, I'll send you a cookie. Other than that, though, I think we're good to go.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week with same old stuff.
Keep watching on Spotify, Apple, YouTube,
So,
wherever.
I don't know if we said we definitely have said it, but if you guys have any ideas for us, don't be shy.
Yeah, message us.
Leave it in the comments. Like, hey, you guys should play this game or do this or I don't know.
Yeah. I think we're pretty
Chicken
good.
fight. No chicken fights.
But thanks for drinking straight from the tap. We're unfiltered.
Yes, sir. See you later.